celebrate freedom and the sacrifices of many brave Americans around Independence Day. And joining us this morning is Shane Crutchin. His friends call him War Rhino. And thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Just a few days away till the 4th of July, and you have a really compelling story and just a little bit of the backstory. You suffered from this debilitating post-traumatic stress, or PTSD. It left you unable to work and eventually homeless, but Wounded Warrior Project stepped in. Can you tell us how that kind of turned it around for you?
You know, when I was homeless, they stepped in. You know, a great inspirational individual out of the Wounded Warrior Project came in, basically told me, hey, our mission statement is to honor and empower wounded warriors, and I didn't know what that meant. I had no clue, but you know, threw me on his shoulders per se and really carried me through the steps and got me the proper care I needed, really pushing me forward, and in always making sure that I had the support, you know, somebody having my six per se, pushing me along and making sure that I always was good, and now I'm on the up and up in life.
Well, that's great. You know, PTSD, kind of the definition of it has changed in recent times. It's, you know, we're realizing that it's more widespread, and many people need some help and are sometimes afraid to step forward and get it.
Absolutely. You know, PTSD is post-traumatic stress disorder, and a lot of people have it post-traumatic stress syndrome or just post-traumatic stress. But, you know, PTSD is PTSD. It is what it is. It's just a manifested deep depression that, you know, manifests in many different ways, and nobody really knows how people get it or why they even get it. You know, and it sucks for that reasoning. But it is what it is, and you know, you live with it. And unfortunately, through media and through some individuals, it gets a really bad stigma over it. But you know, you know, the military members that have it and the wounded warriors that have PTSD, you know, we're not different. We just have to live life a little different, but it's okay.
Now, how many people actually suffer from it? And you know, Wounded Warrior Project is huge here, and everybody is wanting to step in and help. But first of all, let's just give people an idea of how many people are affected by it.
Currently, the numbers are somewhere around 50,000 plus individuals, wounded warriors, are suffering from PTSD alone. You know, the numbers are growing every day. Unfortunately, with the influx of veterans coming back from Afghanistan and Iraq, the numbers have shot up. It's going crazy.
So how has Wounded Warrior Project helped you personally?
Wounded Warrior Project's helped me personally by just empowering me and giving me, you know, the honor and empowerment just to know that I'm way better and just pushing forward. And especially, you know, not just Wounded Warrior Project, but it's these awesome companies that are backing Wounded Warrior Project and having, you know, faith in this nation's veterans per se. You know, big company is Brawny right now. They stepped in and said, hey, you know what? Let's do this inner strength campaign with Wounded Warrior Project and give these wounded warriors the, you know, strength they need. So now all you have to do is you go to Brawny's Facebook page, you press like, and you leave a little comment on there. It's automatic. $2 goes to Inner Strength Campaign to really help this nation's veterans, you know, push forward and get a brighter, see the end of the tunnel, if you would. Okay,
so this Inner Strength Campaign is something that everybody who's watching can help out with.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's super easy. Takes 30 seconds or less. Once again, just Brawny Facebook page, like, and leave a comment on there.
Now, back to the Wounded Warrior Project, because again, it's such a big thing in San Diego. It helps soldiers find their new normal. Can you kind of explain what that means?
You know, the new normal, that is going on is, you know, these warriors leave and, you know, they're somebody different per se. They come back and, you know, it sucks because they come back and people, you know, they think they're different, you know, they're depressed or something like that. You know, the Wounded Warrior Project, or they're, you know, has amputees, has guys that are suffering from invisible wounds. But when these guys come back, the Wounded Warrior Project picks them up, and you know, if you see my logo, it's one warrior carrying another. Basically, all the Wounded Warrior Project does is throw that warrior on their back, really carry them forward, and show them that living life, no matter how or what is wrong with them, it's okay. And no matter how low they are, there's a warrior there to pick them up and carry them that extra 10 feet and get them to that new point. So that way that warrior can one day become the warrior on the bottom, picking up a new warrior.
Now, what advice would you give to other vets and their families who are maybe thinking, okay, I don't feel the same and I want to do something and I'm not sure what?
you know, best advice I can say is, you know, for any veteran watching this in San Diego, or Wounded Warrior for that matter, there's office right here in San Diego. Come in and just, you know, no matter how low you are, there's more than enough resources, and there's warriors that will throw you on our back and help you out, get you the care you need, and get you the help. And trust us, you're not weak for asking for help. You're a stronger person, and you'll come out on top.
All right. And one more time, where can we get more information about this Inner Strength campaign?
Inner Strength campaign, just go to Brawny's Facebook page, press like, get it right there, and make sure you leave a comment. That's $2 donated Inner Strength. Also, woundedwarriorproject.org.
All right. Hey, thank you so much for being with us. We wish you the best of luck, Shane. And, you know, I hope you have a nice celebration for the 4th of July.
Thank you very much.
All right.